Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. Today I have the pleasure to introduce you to how to use scene management inside Prism Midi Sequencer. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. Okay, so we are inside the AUM. So we click on the plus sign, we create a MIDI channel and an audio channel. We load Prism as we have seen many times before, so there it is. Now, next we are going to load this time bass zone, sorry. Okay, and we are going to connect the two and get it to respond only on MIDI channel number 1. We're going to choose a preset as well from the keys category, this choir organ. Then what we are also going to do, we are going to duplicate that audio channel like so, and we are going to connect Prism again, only receiving a MIDI channel number 2, and we're going to load here a bass, the first one, which is fine. Next, we are going to create another audio channel, and this time we are going to search for the London instrument plugin from Core Gadget. We are going to connect it to Prism, and we're going to get it to respond only on MIDI channel number 3. Okay, so we're going to open Prism now, maximize the screen, click on New Song. We are on the first track, which will be tonal. We go to the second track, which will be tonal. And we go to the third track, which will be a drum track. And we're going to choose as a preset London. Now, if we click on Sequencer, we have the pads here, which will correspond to samples inside the London drum machine. Okay, perfect. Now let's create something simple on track number 1. So let's try the pad. Too high, so we are going to lower this. That's quite nice. So we click here and hold so that we go to the selection of the bars. We select 2 bars, and then we record that melody like so. Perfect, let's play it. Very nice. Okay, so we go to the second track where we have the bass. Lower an octave. Again, another octave. Let's try another octave. Too low, so we go above. Okay, perfect. We go here, we click and hold. To select the bars, 2 bars, we have 1/4 as a length, which is perfect. We do something like this, and we create a pattern like so. Let's listen. Okay, that sounds really great, and let's go to the third track. And let's leave it to 1 bar, and let's create a drum pattern. So, yeah, there, those 2. Okay, perfect. So we just load these up like so. Perfect. Now let's click play. So as you can see, really simple to create a bit inside Prism. Now let's go for the scene management, which is what the video is all about. So let's go to track number 1. Let's click here on scene management. We are on scene number 1. Now we go here and we select track where it says track number 1 here. So the first one is not muted, the second one we are going to mute it, and the third one we are going to mute it as well. So now for scene number 1, we have only that melody, that choir organ melody, which is active, and track number 2 and 3 are actually muted. If I click on scene number 2, because it's empty, it will copy what there is on scene number 1. So in this case, what we are going to do is we're going to the second track, and we're going to unmute the second track where we have the bass. Now we click on scene number 3, which is empty, which therefore will copy what is contained in scene number 2. And here we click on the drum track and we actually unmute that as well. Now, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go to sequencer. Now, I recommend that you click here on the cogs here and the options, and you enable quantize scene and quantize pattern, so that the change of scene and pattern doesn't happen straight away when you click on the new scene, but it happens at the end of a natural moment in the pattern, so you don't have a breakage. So click on sequence now, and we'll leave the scene here. Click scene number 1, and now let's click play track number 1. So as you can see, I was switching between one scene to the next, and I was enabled the mute and unmute buttons for each of the tracks. So that is a short introduction to scene management. You can see it works really, really easily. Now, let me show you what happens if you click here when it is on the first bar. You change scene on the first bar instead of the second. So it actually, the end of the bar, it will restart because I have moved scene. Okay, so that is the effect of quantization. Of course, if I remove those two, okay, just to give you an idea again, let's go back to scene number 1 and let's change in the middle. So you can see it changes straight away depending on the fact that you are either quantizing the pattern or the scene. Let's quantize the pattern now. Okay, let's go back to scene number 1. I will change on the first bar. Okay, so hopefully you understand how it works. I recommend that you have both on for now, and I will go into more details on the differences of quantization in another tutorial for now. But you can see how easy it is now to create a beat. And it didn't take me long to come up with something interesting, because these are great plugins, particularly Bass Zone. I definitely recommend I recommend it alongside Prism. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and as always, see you next time. Bye.